You don't need a wisp of smoke to see that this is a skilled professional at work.
It's like being a detective or an explorer. It's like healing something. It's something broken or sick, and you get to bring it back to working order or better.
Jeff Dimmick is a highly specialized broadcast technician. He is a lone expert, some would say, with only a few other people in all of Canada with the knowledge and ability he has to repair 3/4-inch video broadcast tape players.
These machines that I had to fix, they're so challenging because they're 40 or more years old. This machine here probably was built in and sold in 1984-ish. There's very few of these machines working worldwide.
For the last 3 years, Dimmick has been on a special assignment here at the Legislative Assembly of Ontario, making resourceful ad hoc repairs that keep these old players working long enough to allow the Assembly to manually transfer and digitize the aging video archives dating back to 1986.
I only worked on these for 5 years, and I never wanted to work on them again. And I got called back like 40 years later.
While Dimmick was formerly trained as an electronics technician, it did not focus on broadcast, cameras, or even videotape players. He says his unique aptitude to diagnose and repair this type of equipment is driven by instinct.
My hands remembered what to do. I couldn't remember a thing. I just knew what to do because I'd done it so many times.
Knowing what to do was matched with how to do it. Finding replacement parts was always a challenge. Dimmick would routinely have to salvage components from scrap machines, and in some cases, if available, also source refurbished ones. Each repair helping the entire team push a little closer to completing the transfer process, while knowing that this project is on borrowed time.
They're very fragile. I mean, most of the time, tapes like these, they only have a shelf life of about 30 to 40 years, and that's if they're being kept in the most pristine conditions.
Close to 10,000 videotapes were stored here in this climate-controlled, secured off-site storage facility. It assisted in preserving the tapes until they were ready to be played again. Over the last 1,000 days or so, ever so often, hundreds of tapes would be repackaged in boxes and hauled back to Queen's Park as they began the transfer process, a monumental task.
We take these tapes, we insert them into the tape deck. The output of that tape deck gets digitized. At one point, we had as many as 6 decks going.
During the digitizing process, there were hiccups along the way.
If there's dropouts or big tape creases or things that will affect the digital quality.
And even at times, the aged tape breaking. And if you're wondering if that's a bad thing,
it's not a good thing.
Video archives play a significant role in the day-to-day operation of our provincial legislature. It elevates the historical context of the House proceedings, as they say, in living color.
You don't get inflection off of the text of Hansard, so you might read something and think it's being said one way and it might be being said another way, and so there's a lot of context that kind of goes out the window.
Hansard is the written report. The BRS team uses that as a guide during quality control checks, making sure everything matches during the digital transfer process.
On this particular day, there was 5 tapes, and I confirm if there's time code, closed captioning, English on channel 1, French on channel 2.
That means viewing decades of Ontario Legislature history. Every single tape, every single hour.
All across in Canada.
Important policy.
A front row seat to our provincial parliament past with some truly notable moments.
Teacher strikes that affected me, things like the Walkerton crisis, the Oka crisis. I'm revisiting all of these historical moments. My very favorite moment, when the Spice Girls broke up, it was mentioned in the House.
To assist Mel Lastman, we have an emergency debate on the future of the Spice Girls. No. I think that's an important issue.
I heard a no.
Favorite moments aside, one of Caroline's objectives is to include little bookmarks for each video entry. That helps create a streamlined, searchable digital archive. Tackling this project in-house proved to be the most cost-effective solution, and there's still more to do.
It's been a long process. It's been a couple of years, and I'm still checking files. I have about 4 years complete of about 40 years to look at.
The entire BRS team is rightfully proud of this archive project, and with each passing day, the completed tape pile gets bigger and bigger.
Well, I hate to say it, but there is no place in this modern digital world for these old physical tapes, and so they are due to be recycled.
And as for what's next for Dimmick, now officially retired, he's trading solder for strings, spending his days pursuing his other passion, music. He'll be touring the province, guitar in hand, performing with a couple of bands.
But yeah, it'll be a mix of rock and roll, and if someone wants me to come in and look at something, I probably will.
For the Legislative Assembly of Ontario, I'm Anwar Knight.